Welcome back to another episode of the Stanley Parable. This time, I do exactly what the narrator wants. And I was not disappointed. This game is delightful. Leave a like, subscribe. Thank you so much for enjoying the video. Share it with your friends. Let's get on to it. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's play it. Let's listen to multiple endings. Okay.
When
Let's
Stanley
do what
came to
he
a set of
says
two
for
open
us to do.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's do what we're supposed to do.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Tips for not getting
Feeling
fired.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Weekly target, again, IT weekly review. Termination Tuesdays. Oh, well, that sounds fun. We're broke Wednesdays. Mergers. Printing. Legal. Boss inspection. Do not alter. Rip France. I'm sorry, France is dead. Unfinished agenda items, right. Next day's agenda, repeat. The future was, yes. Papers are too synchronized. Whoa. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic. Get Chris out of the broom closet. If you ever find yourself in conflict, what are your dreams of the future? Talk radio, plant life, metamorphosis, less air, clear skin, spring break. Talk less. What do people want? Things, money, more money. Things with money to buy more things. Graphs about things and money. We have our new product. It's right there. Listen, people. Trash can. Throw something in ideas bin. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Oh, I can't open doors!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I didn't know I could open doors. I didn't open a single door this whole time.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
That looks scary. Okay, we're doing what he says this time. Oh. Go away, whatever you are. Executive bathroom. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. This is quite the executive bathroom. What is that picture? Is that Santa Claus shooting a panda with a Colt? Business, a strategy. I didn't know there was so much exploration. Okay, I need to do what he says.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. and so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I don't even know. Sometimes I'm just absolutely...
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Ugh.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. I mean, oh, come on. There's so much here.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I do have the strength. I still want coffee.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Fired?
Their true nature
Fired?
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What was my number? I forgot my number. 4... What was my number? Does anybody remember? 423? 423? Was it 423? Yeah. 423. That's my room.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
So it's all offline.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, He knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything
There's so
it
many
stood for.
options. Did I die? I think I'm
Blackness
dead.
and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I can't jump.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Okay, so we've gotten 2 endings so far.